Hello you guys, we are back for another vlog. I apologize that I did not upload last week. I really just kind of dropped the ball on filming anything because I was doing nothing exciting. I did computer work and caught up on computer work that I'd been kind of putting off while I had been like getting ready for my shows and everything. I just did that all week long and it was the most productive week ever, but the most boring week ever from a viewer's perspective. So anyways, I do apologize, but we are back this week and it should be a good week. I don't really have anything too crazy planned, but it's the week before Christmas, so stuff always comes up. And I'm also going to be running a sale on Christmas stuff in here that I'll post a short about so you guys know about it, because obviously this will go up after it, but just different odds and ends, getting ready for Christmas. You know, nothing too crazy. I think I have quite a bit of merchandise showing up this week, so I'll of course show you that. And I also have a couple of orders to fill this morning, so I will show you quickly what they got. First up is to Darcy here in Montana. She got some Bearcat gear and then a Christmas game. So she got my last memory game that is the Christmas edition. I have three different styles of these memory games that aren't Christmassy, that are very cute and fun, if that interests you. So she got that. Then she got this Bearcats hat that I made and sell. And then she must have been in the market for some new Bearcat gear because she got this Bearcat t-shirt that I made, and then she also got a long sleeve one as well. This is one of my favorites that we've done. So those are headed just up the road a little ways. And then this morning I got an order for Eleanor. I love that name. Eleanor in North Carolina. She got my last Christmas cookies tray. So I will get these things packaged up and out the door this morning. Hopefully in plenty of time for Eleanor to use her Christmas cookies tray. But I was just gonna say something. Oh, I'm feeling like I'm gonna be sad when all the Christmas stuff is out of here, because it is my favorite time of year in the shop when it's all decorated for Christmas. It's just so cute and cozy. And then after like January 1, it like looks a little sad. Not to be so depressing, but like I said, I have a lot of new merchandise and stuff showing up, so I will have the shelves packed full, but it's just not the same as having Christmas pillows and greenery and the tree. And I think my mitten tree is going to stay up for winter, but other than that, Christmas is gonna have to go away, and it just seems like we just put it up. So anyways, on that depressing note, I have some emails and such I need to answer this morning, and then we will get on with our day. Like I said, I don't know exactly what we're doing, but we'll do it anyways. So one of the projects I worked on last week was this logo for Holt Farm and Ranch, and they decided on some designs. They chose two designs that are, one's kind of like a primary one and then a secondary one. So this is one of the designs that we worked on. They liked the idea of having the outline of Georgia, but I kind of warned them that this design is not going to work well as far as embroidering on hats and stuff, but they could use it on signage or whatever they want. So this is one of them. And then the secondary one is this, which will work really well on embroidering and hats and all that kind of stuff. And it also has kind of the same feel, like we obviously use the same type and everything, so the same but different. So I am just working up the final files to send to them this morning. I had done them last week, but they decided they wanted red instead of blue to match. They were like retinning all their barns and stuff, so totally easy fix. And the guy is super nice. He felt so bad, but I'm like, that's literally the easiest change you could have. So I'm doing that quickly. And then they also ordered some hats and sweatshirts, just a few to start out with to see what they like, but I'm pretty confident that they will place an order for more stuff after they see it. So it's always so fun to be sending stuff for both sides of my business all over the States. Obviously you guys know I've been sending orders from my gift shop to a bunch of different places thanks to you guys. I would never ever have those kind of orders without you guys, so I'm so grateful. But it is also so fun to be sending designs and embroidery and all sorts of stuff around the States as well, so I'm very grateful and living the dream. I have gotten those things out in the mail. I also went to the mail and I've been answering emails, and I felt like such a dum-dum. The Richardson 112 hats that are super popular can kind of be temperamental on what colors are in stock and what aren't and blah blah blah. And this lady was trying to pick out colors for hats for their new logo. So a whole bunch of the ones she picked were out of stock, and then she would like pick new ones. Some of them would be in stock, some would be out of stock. So we finally got the hat colors situated. And then she asked me about jackets, which is great, obviously. But she sends 2 jackets that she likes, and both of them were out of stock. And I just literally sounded like the biggest idiot, being like, okay, sounds good. Oh, wait, never mind. They're actually out of stock. Oh, this is out of stock. Everything's out of stock. She's probably like, what kind of business are you running? And it's not even my fault. It's my wholesalers. The stuff is out of stock. So we finally got it all squared away. I felt so bad, but it is what it is. FedEx just stopped by and dropped off a box of hats, which luckily I have taken good notes on who's getting what and what's going where, because quite frankly, I don't have a clue looking at the hats who they're for, but I'll figure it out. I wasn't planning to embroider today, but I did have somebody stop by and drop off 2 stockings that she's hoping for me to put names on, and somebody else dropped off 4 shirts for me to put the school logo on, and then these hats came by, so I might as well just work on them because I have quite a bit of stuff coming in within the next like week or so, so I might as well stay on top of it. However, he also dropped off a box of merchandise, and so we're going to open it and see what it is. I am going to keep the pricing for, I hate these stupid little balloons. I'm going to keep the pricing for Kinsey to do when she is here tomorrow. I think she's here tomorrow anyways. She was like taking the ACT and she had kind of a busy week, so if she's here, great. If she's not, I'll survive. I'm just glad it's not me taking the ACT. I'm also excited because this weekend I am going home, and my mom and aunt and I have rented an Airbnb to stay in that's actually just like in our hometown. But the lady that owns it just it's like, I can't remember really what the connection is for her in this house, but it's like a special house to her, and it's really cute. And she has it all decorated for Christmas, and she actually is going to bring us breakfast the next day. So we're just gonna go hang out, watch movies, and I don't know, we got matching PJs that I don't know what they look like yet because my aunt picked them out, but it's going to be so fun. I'm so glad that the weather looks like it's gonna be good. So I will get a few clips from that, but it's just, and it's also my parents' birthday. One of them's on the 20th and one of them's on the 22nd, so I will actually be home both days, and it's been quite a while since I've been home on one of their birthdays, so it should be a very fun weekend. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, cute. I got some new lip balms and lotion, little packs. I had these, I think I have one left that is Christmas, but these are kind of springy cute. I think I got 2 different kinds. This one is Flower Fields, very good. So I got that. Here is the other one I got. Which one is this? Lemon verbena. Yummy. This is that one. So these are just cute little, just because gifts or gifts for yourself, whatever. Very adorable. Then I got a reorder of these pen sets, These are great pens and you guys loved them already, so I thought I would restock. I also got a restock of these car air fresheners that say "Don't worry, be happy." These flew off the shelves. Camera. Okay, here we go. These flew off the shelves, so I got those. They are honeysuckle scent. And then I thought these were really cute as well. This is wildflower scent. And it's just like a little wildflower seed. Isn't that adorable? So also a cute little gifty or just something for yourself. Lastly, oh, this color is beautiful. I got some more notebooks because these also, I had these in a different color. I can't remember if I still have one in a different color available or not. I'll link it if I do, but it says Organized Chaos. It has like a really good texture to the cover of the notebook. It's like, kind of feels like leather even though it's not. And then it's got just lined notebook pages. So this is very cute. So that is what's in that order. Like I said, I have a lot of stuff showing up. I think some maybe tomorrow and some more on Thursday as well. So just getting prepared to make the shop not look sad and drab after all of the holiday stuff is put away. I gotta print off the barcode labels for those and then Kinsey can price them. Okay, I just finished up these, why can I literally not find my words these days? I just finished up these stockings. This gal just dropped them off today, but I thought since I was working on other things, I would just get them done quickly. She said she's had these for 12 years and was just finally getting around to finishing them up. She had 2 of them already done and then needed me to do these last 2. So all the other stuff was already on there and then we just added the names. So this one is Clara and then this one is Oliver. So very cute. I'll text her that those are ready to go. And then somewhere I woke up with the stiffest neck. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I feel like I have to move like this. It's not great. Let me go find the other stuff. This gal just dropped this stuff off this morning, so I haven't even looked at it yet. We've got a jacket, 2 shirts, and another jacket. And we are just putting the Bearcat logo on there, so pretty simple. However, I will say, this gal, luckily she's one of my friends, so it's like not a big deal. And I've obviously made it right every time. But every time she drops something off, something goes wrong, it seems like. And I have to end up purchasing the item again and redoing it for her. So not like the best. So hopefully I can make it through all 4 of these items without messing them up somehow. So please keep your fingers crossed. I'll report back. Always a tad worrisome when the UPS man backs up to the door. Like, how many boxes are there? A Christmas miracle has happened and all of 4 items embroidered perfectly, thank God. So we just put the Bearcat emblem on each one. So that was quick and painless. I seriously am relieved because I'm not joking. She's dropped things off to me 3 times and all 3 times something weird has happened. And it got to the point that it was a little embarrassing. So praise God. Oh, I also have to report that FedEx or UPS only dropped off with 2 boxes. So that was also a relief. One of them is a bunch of stuff to embroider and one of them was more merchandise. So I'm going to quickly show you. It was just a couple of things. I first got a restock on these mugs. These had been out of stock for a while. Through the wholesaler, I couldn't actually get any more of them. So I'm glad to have those back. And then the other mug that I got is really cute. It says, "The hell I won't," with this little sassy gal on there. So it just has print on one side, but it is very, very cute. So I'm also going to set those aside for Kinsey to price. And I have been working on a pillow while my embroidery machine worked. So it's been an enjoyable day. I have about 40 minutes left here today, and I'm just gonna keep crocheting and kind of have a low-key end to the day, but it's been a very productive day. I also had 2 different clients stop in and pick up. One guy had a box of hats that wasn't taking up a lot of space, but he had ordered it a long time ago, so it was just sitting here and he hadn't been to town. So he picked those up, and then Udarians also picked up their 5 boxes of jackets and sweatshirts, so that was very good to get out the door. And yeah, that's all I know for now. I almost zoomed out the door without saying goodbye, but I remembered. I had a few people stop in towards the end of the day. One of them ordered hats, and the other one did a little bit of shopping, so that was good. And I'm headed home now. I think I'm gonna make French toast for dinner. Cole said he wasn't hungry, and French toast sounds really good. So I'm gonna do that. And I also have a cow in the works, so I am going to just work on my cow tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. It was a very productive day, nothing like so crazy, but it was enjoyable. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. We are back at the headquarters. I am very windblown. Our wind is howling. I had to do the walk of shame down the alleyway with my garbage can that's out back, because I usually have it bungee corded to the light pole or the power pole so that it doesn't blow away. And the garbage men never redo it. Like it's literally just clip the bungee cord onto this rope. It's so easy, but they never do it. And there's a guy back there that usually does it for me, but when I was driving down the alley today to come down here, I was like, I think that's my garbage can. It was like almost a full block down the alley. So I had to walk down and bring it back, and it's always embarrassing even though it's not, you know, it's just so stupid. But I made it. Oh, my battery's flashing. I better change it. One moment, please. All right, I'm back. But I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys this yesterday, because I got the sweetest package in the mail. Literally, it made my whole day. I saw it show up. Look how cute of a bag this is. I was like, oh, I don't really know what this is, but it looks cute. And it is a package from Ginger at Prairie Moon Primitives. She is a faithful watcher and commenter. I will link her website below. They have, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at her website. It looks like they have like a ton of like quilting fabric and like, I don't know, it looks like the cutest little quilt shop. I wish I could go there. Road trip. Let's see, where is she from? Wisconsin? Oh, Oklahoma. I don't know why I thought Wisconsin. But anyways, Prairie Moon Primitives in Wayne, Oklahoma. She sent me 2 little things of yarn, and also these colors are perfect, so cute. They are cotton, so I'll probably make some washcloths with them. I really, really love these. And then I am going to have to check out her website more and see if I can purchase some of this fabric online. She sent a ton of flannel and the cutest patterns. I used to always get my flannel at Joann, but ever since they went out of business, I've been having a heck of a time finding good quality flannel for an affordable price and cute patterns. Michael's has some, but they're kind of ugly. But like, look at this. I'm obsessed. And then these, oh my gosh, so cute. Then she sent this, which is little horseshoes. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this one. How cute is this? I'm obsessed. And then we have some little girl fabrics, some little rabbits and turtles, and then polka dots, and then blue polka dots. We've got some little elephants and bears and pigs and sheep. So cute. And that, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these two. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. She got this one and then also the one in green. So cute. I think I'm gonna mix and match some of these because to make my blankets, I use 2 yards of fabric, and I think some of these would be so cute to like mix and match and have a different pattern on the front and the back. I seriously adore this one. This is so cute. Or find a solid color to put on the back. I absolutely adore this. Okay. But anyways, Ginger, that was so sweet. It was such a lovely surprise. She wrote me the sweetest note, which I'm not going to read to you guys, but so sweet. I feel so blessed and I was so excited. So thank you. I'm going to stash this away and then I will put it to use a little while later. Love. I'm obsessed. Okay. Now we have to get to work. My first order of business today is a little bit of crocheting. Wow, this perfectly matches my sweater. Also, I got this sweater at Old Navy. I got it in 2 colors. I had originally gotten gray and then I went back and got this one. I think it was on sale for like 20 bucks maybe. I absolutely freaking love them. It's like a mock neck sweater. They are kind of oversized, so cozy. I will link them down below. I cannot recommend them enough. And they're just like, they look cute, but you're like not really trying that hard. And that's my favorite kind of outfit. But anyways, I am finishing up a home pillow today because I need to take this up with me to Chinook this weekend for somebody for a gift. So I am just going to quickly finish that. I have the whole front done and I'm just about done with the back, so it's not going to take me very long, and I don't want it to be like last minute where suddenly I have to be leaving to go up there and I don't have it done yet. So I'm just gonna bust it out right now. I got this pillow all finished up. I think it turned out great, so I just need to make sure that it makes it into my vehicle to go to Chinook. And then FedEx just dropped off 3 different boxes of merchandise from Sweetwater Decor, which is where I get a lot of my candles, diffusers, mugs, what have you. And so we're going to open them up and see what we've got. I think I did a restock. I really didn't order these that long ago, so I should be able to remember better what all I got, but I don't. I know I got a couple of Valentine mugs that are really cute and some candles. Maybe that's all I got. I really can't remember. But let's see. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, this is very interesting bubble wrap. It's like, this side of it is sticky. I've never seen that before. Am I living under a rock or is that like a new development? Okay, like look. All right, let's see what we got. This one is Flower Shop. It smells like a flower shop. And I know that because I grew up in one. So good. It has jasmine, bergamot. I always thought it was bergamot. It's bergamot. Pink, peppercorn, and rose. So cute. I can't get over this bubble wrap. So weird. Okay. Flower Shop. That is what is in that box. I'll have to get these things, the barcodes printed, and Kinsey can price them later. I'm assuming she's coming in today anyways. I know I sound like I live under a rock, but this is the craziest bubble wrap I've ever seen. This is a reorder one. I've had the candle of this and I've also had the diffuser. This is Farmhouse and it is delicious. It's apple, clove, cinnamon, and orange. It's kind of a fall scent, honestly, but like my best friend loves these smells. She would use this year round. so I got a restock of that one. Let's see what else we've got. Salt and Sea. This one is also a reorder, and I also do have this one in a diffuser, but it smells so good. It's sea salt, citrus, musk, and amber. It's one of my favorites. It's like fresh and not overpowering. Love it. I'm excited for this one. This one is wildflower and salt. This might be a new favorite. Jasmine, rosemary, sea salt, and honey. Oh, I might have to take one of those home or burn it in here. That smells so good. All right, that's all for that box. So the next box must be mugs. And maybe some more candles, I really don't know. Guess we'll find out together. Oh yes. So this one is all mugs. They're both Valentine mugs. And they are so cute. And this one is like the stoneware. I've had this style before in quite a few different colors and mugs, and it's such nice quality. This one is just super simple, light pink with a little heart on it. It's really gorgeous, right up my alley, my perfect color. So this is one of them. I think if you were looking for a cute little Valentine gift for somebody, a mug with the Orphan Girl coffee would be like paired together, would be the perfect gift for somebody. And then this is the other one. Oh, this one's really sweet. Oh, and it's, okay, this is adorable. It's got the gold metallic-y handle, and it also has that detail on top, and then inside it says XOXO, then it just has pink hearts. So adorable. Again, so cute with the Orphan Girl coffee, and bundle them together. Maybe if you're feeling crazy, like tuck some socks in there or something. So cute. So that is all for that shipment. I am going to set those aside. I'm going to print the barcodes so they're ready when Kinsey gets here and she can unbox everything and price everything. Maybe I should clear off my table a little bit over there so she has a place to work a little bit better. And because like this, I can put the candles and stuff out now, but it's a little early yet for Valentine's since I still have all the Christmas out. But that will be her job for today. So cute. And then after I get the barcodes done, I'm like kind of just like, I'm kind of dragging today, honestly. Like I feel like I could lay down and take a nap. So I'm just crocheting. I started on another Montana home pillow just to have for the shelves. So I am working on that. So a pretty low-key day really, but getting things done. Okay, I just finished the front of this, oops, it's backwards. The front of this pillow, and I decided I need to kick it into gear as much as I am enjoying sitting crocheting. I did get a box in yesterday that had some stuff to be embroidered, and so I am going to get that whipped out. I also got in some name tags that we printed. They're like magnetic name tags, and I'm gonna fasten the backs onto all of them and get those out in the mail today as well. I have one order for Cannon and Excavation that's just 3 things, so that will be quick and easy. And then I have one order of quite a few things for Mavenkamp Mechanics up in Chinook, or in Havre. So that will take me a little while, but their logo is easy, so not hard. The one things I am kind of concerned about, hopefully they go well, they wanted to try out these and then also these. So we will see how it embroiders on there. Fingers crossed. I've done stuff similar to that before, this one I'm not so worried about. This one I'm a little more worried about, but we'll see. And then I also have these 2 Rogue Youth hats that came in the box, and I'm not sure who they belong to or what they belong to, so I need to look through my notes and see who that's for. I also just had a lady stop in. I should have asked her name. I did not really recognize who she was, and she hasn't been in here before, but she did a good bit of shopping, so that was really great. So, yeah, now I gotta get to work. I ended up kicking it into gear a little bit and doing some embroidery. I got 3 jackets done for Cannon Excavation, and I got that out in the mail. I didn't show it because I was like kind of running short on time to get things in the mail, so I did that. And then I also worked on the Mavin Camp Mechanics ones that I just showed on the machine. I didn't get very many done, but some was better than none. And now I just have a couple minutes left before the shop closes up and I'm headed home for the night. And then tonight at 6:30, I think it is, our little nephew has his Christmas program. So I am gonna go to that. I'm not 100% sure if Cole's gonna be able to make it or not, but it's always hilarious. And I think he even has lines this year. So I always like going to that, and then they always have good snacks afterwards. So that is the plan for tonight, and we will be back in here tomorrow doing who knows what. I'll probably put some merchandise and stuff out. Kinsey got all that stuff priced, and just try to kind of spruce the place up because it's looking a little bit disheveled after just like people buying stuff, which is obviously the whole point. So I'm not upset about it looking ransacked. I just need to do something to make it look not ransacked. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to tell you guys something funny. I'm just sitting here waiting for the clock to strike 4:30, scrolling on my phone, if I'm being honest. And Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer just came on the Christmas channel. And every time I hear that song, I think about how when we were younger, one Christmas we went to Minnesota to visit my dad's family on Christmas, and we almost never did that. We almost always stayed home. But my mom and dad got us these iPod Nanos for Christmas, and mom had like pre-loaded some songs on there so we could listen to them. And one of the songs was Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And I think about that every single time. Such a random pick, but really there's no point to this story. I just had to tell you that because it always cracks me up. But I thought it was impressive that she thought of loading songs on there so that we could actually listen to the iPods, because that was back in the day when you had to like connect them to the computer to add songs. So anyways, that's all. I am going home now. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot get over the wind. It is howling. I almost got taken out by my screen door this morning trying to get out of the house. And yeah, it's like kind of a day that it's like, should have just shaved your hair off, honestly. But our power was on and off, and I actually am kind of surprised it's on right now. It was off for probably about an hour and a half this morning, which honestly I didn't mind. I slept in. So I can't complain, but I will not be turning on the embroidery machines this morning. Literally this morning I got up and I was in the bathroom and the power was like on, off, like probably 4 or 5 times, and then it just stayed off. But crazy, actually, insane. But so anyways, I had quite a bit of embroidery that I wanted to work on today, but that is a-okay. It will be here tomorrow, and I am going to try to work on a website as long as I have internet. I have 2 new websites that I need to work on, so I think I will work on those, and It should be a good day, a cozy day. I have my coffee. It's a day that I'm really glad that I have an inside job, and I do feel for Cole trying to feed calves out in this because it has to be miserable. Yesterday and the day before they bangs vaccinated heifers, and yesterday the wind was just like steady howling the whole time. It had to be completely miserable, but they got her done. And that's just the reality of being a rancher. It doesn't really matter what the weather is 98% of the time. You have to go do stuff anyways. So anyways, I'm gonna quit blabbing and see about getting a little bit of website work done. The way the weather is so weird, the past 2 weeks, it's pouring rain now. And the wind is still howling and it's in the 50s. And it's December 17th. It's extremely strange. But once again, I'm glad to be inside. Okay, well, I was having some technical difficulties with my website building, and I am waiting to hear back from the people. Oh my gosh, the wind seriously sounds like the roof is going to fly off of my building. I'm waiting to hear back from my hosting company on the fix for that. So I am crocheting, which, if I'm being completely honest, is what I wanted to be doing anyways, but I was trying to be responsible and get my website work done. So I'm just waiting for an email back from them, and when I get it, I will go back to website work. But I'm working on the back of this pillow, and I think I showed you, it's this home pillow. I love this color. I haven't done this color before, but I am doing some new colors just so people aren't bored of the colors. And I'm just like trying to get a good stockpile of things made up for the shop and just to have on hand and not be in like such a huge rush when things like Choke Cherry Festival and whatnot come around. So I am just working away on that, and hopefully I get an email back. I would like to have these website specs done and sent off before Christmas, just so I have two websites that I'm working on, and both of them I need help on, so from the hosting company. So if I could get both website specs out the door before Christmas, I will feel like I really have my ducks in a row. So fingers crossed that happens. And in the meantime, I'm watching YouTube and crocheting. I just remembered that I have this is gonna be one of those days that I literally vlog from this spot all day long. It's so embarrassing when that happens. But I just remembered that I have a banner, a vinyl banner for Jean at Delightful Style to print. And then I also have a gal that ordered a couple of hats last minute for Christmas, and I need to do a little design for them. We're not doing anything crazy, but it's like for their ranch, and then they have their cattle brands on them. So I am going to work on that design quickly, because that obviously is a bit more of a rush than me just frivolously crocheting. So I'm going to do that. I'm still watching some YouTube videos while I do it, and I'm kind of glad that that came into my brain, because otherwise I would be panicking.
Oh yeah, I didn't have the right colour, but nails as well. So if you're wearing, so for you would want to go for a sort of like
either something finally happened to the power and it's out, or they finally smartened up and just turned it off. It was blinking on and off constantly, and which obviously isn't good. So I have just been crocheting. I finished the back of this color of home pillow, and now I'm doing one in yellow. I am out of pillow inserts. I got more ordered, but I'm just starting another one. Hopefully this is a color that people like. I think it's cute. I don't think we're tired of the mustard yellow yet, but I guess you could let me know. My computer battery is going to die shortly, and I don't have the pattern printed out, so I'll have to move on to something else that I have the pattern memorized, probably either a cow or just a washcloth. But I'm just going to keep plugging away. Such a weird day. I could just go home, but I'll just keep sitting here. I will either sit here and crochet or sit at home and crochet, so here it is. It's officially too dark in here for me to see, to keep crocheting. I can still see, but like not super well. I'll probably give myself a headache, but I was able to finish the front of this pillow, so that was a win. I am going to take the yarn home with me and work on the back. Hopefully. I'm hoping that Cole, it's probably still light enough in the house to crochet, but I'm hoping that Cole has like a headlamp for hunting charged that I can use and crochet by headlamp, because I don't want to just sit there and do nothing all night. Like, that sounds crazy. But we will see. It's not the end of the world if I sit there and do nothing, but it's like a bummer when obviously it's the middle of winter right now, so it gets dark so early. I did look on Northwestern's site to see, just like look at the outage map, and it's like the whole western part of the state seems like has no power, so kind of crazy. I feel bad for the guys out there trying to fix it, but anyways, what a weird day of vlogging. What a weird day of just like being a human. I'm gonna go home. I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner. Cole is like a master at figuring out that kind of stuff. Everything I think of, I'm like, well, we don't have any power, so we could grill something, I guess, but the wind will probably literally blow the grill out, so who knows? We're not gonna starve. So we are just going to take it as it comes. I have to go to Great Falls tomorrow, and I will see you guys whenever I pick up the camera again. Hello, you guys. It is a few days later, and we are back at the headquarters. We were in Great Falls most of yesterday, and we got all ready for Christmas and everything, so that was good. Great Falls wasn't too much of a zoo, but I'm always glad to get out of there. I just went down and treated myself to a coffee, and then I was next door talking to Kayla because it's her birthday today, and I think we're gonna go to lunch later, so that will be fun. But I have quite a bit of embroidery that I want to do today. Thankfully, the wind has died down enough to where I'm comfortable embroidering. We have been having the craziest wind. Last night the power went out again at about 1 o'clock, and then it was off until almost 8. So luckily it's died back down, but the winds we've been getting are just crazy, and I know we're not even getting the worst of it in the States, so I'm ready for Mother Nature to kind of chill out a little bit. But yeah, so it's just another day in here. Tomorrow I'm excited because I am headed up to Chinook to spend the weekend up there, and it's my mom's birthday one day, my dad's birthday a few days later, so I'll be able to be there for both of those days, which is fun. And we are just gonna hit the ground running this morning. I did get an order this morning, so we'll pull that, and just kind of another day. I feel kind of bad. This vlog feels a little boring, but it really is just a unremarkable week, I guess. So, which feels a little funny after we had such a crazy week a few weeks ago, but that is just the ebb and flow of things around here. So we're just going to keep going, and if you're sticking with me, I appreciate it. I have to be real with you guys. My brain is so in it's the holidays, I don't want to do anything mode. It's really like it's taken over my entire body. It's not good. But I'm now gonna do something, I guess, if I have to. Kayla and I, well, my hair is something else. The wind, it was like a little crazy, and then the wind got to it, and then it all went downhill from there. But Kayla and I just went to birthday lunch. We went down to the water hole, and I had a big old chicken salad, and it was so good. I'm stuffed now. But I am just going to pack up this order and get it ready to go out in the mail today. So I thought I'd quickly show you what it was. I can't remember where it's headed to. Let me look. Headed to Audra in Iowa. And she got 2 of the Orphan Girl coffees. I need to reorder these because they have been flying out the door. And then she also got this Christmas tray, which I'm so glad this is headed out the door. So I'm gonna get this packaged up. I think I decided that I will keep all Christmas 30% off through next week as well. So then you guys can shop, and people might still be in the mood to get some stuff. But I will keep that up until next week and you can check it out. The discount will automatically apply at checkout, so you don't have to enter a code or anything. So I'm gonna get back to work of embroidering. I'm feeling a little chilled because the wind just goes right through you, so I need to get warmed back up. But it's been a good day so far. I'll also show you what I'm working on. I'm trying to get a couple of embroidery things done to get those out the door as well. I am bummed because thanks to the weather, a couple of my packages were delayed, and one of them was a bunch of hats that I was hoping to get today. They were supposed to arrive yesterday. Then they were gonna come today, and now it just says like the tracking is like that they're delayed. It doesn't even say where they're at the moment. But I was hoping to get those out in the mail today as well, but such is life. I'll just have to tell people there's literally nothing I could do about it. So yeah, I'm gonna quit blabbing and get back to work. Just had a total fail and accidentally got everything packaged up to ready to mail out without showing you what I was working on, but it was hats for Kevin A. Hawley Trucking. We did different colors. These were the ones that a whole bunch of them were supposed to show up today and they didn't. But a few, like 4 of them did. And then a couple of jackets that they wanted done, I also had those. So I got those done quickly. The jacket gave me a run for my money because it was too thick to hoop in the hoops, which I don't run into that issue very often because these magnets are super strong, but I had to like float hoop it and it was like kind of a nightmare, but I got it accomplished. So I got those out in the mail. And then I had a bit of a faux pas on these, but I did these hats for Elk Creek Construction that we've done in the past with this logo, and then we redid a logo for him to just have the acronym for Elk Creek Construction, and I accidentally did the wrong one. I just stacked one, and then we also did one that was like in line with the lettering, and I was supposed to have done this with the inline lettering, so that's kind of a bummer and a waste of a hat, but I will get that fixed, and then we have quite a few of these to embroider. So, but that will be a project for next week when the wind is not howling. It looks like the wind is supposed to die down a little bit and be a little bit normal next week, which would be nice because I've never seen wind like this for such a long period of time, and it is really starting to wear on the nerves. Like, Cole called me in. Some of our calf sheds had gotten demolished by the wind, and it's like, obviously that is not good. But then somebody that we know, the roof of their barn blew off. It's like, okay, our problems aren't quite that bad. But it's just so destructive. But also, speaking of Cole, I am going to be doing a little Q&A coming up here soon, and it's been a while and there's quite a few new faces on here, so if you have questions, please drop them below. And if you like, for me, regarding business, life, just anything, any kind of question you have. And also, if you have any questions that you want Cole to answer, I don't think that I'll be able to get him on camera, but he did say he would answer the questions and I could relay the answers to you. So if you have questions about any of his stuff, also comment that below and we will answer them in an upcoming video. So I have about an hour left here today, and I hope it goes really fast because I am ready to go home. I'm just, like I said, I'm not in the working mindset whatsoever. Before I leave tonight, I decided I will give you guys a little bit of a peek of what is still left for Christmas stuff. There really isn't a lot, but what is here is really good stuff. So I'm going to show you just so you get a little peek of it here, and you can always click on the link down below. I will link the sale and see what else is available, but there's some really cute things. So I'm gonna flip you around and I will just give you a quick run through. always, please do not feel any pressure to purchase anything. Just you guys being here watching is plenty enough support. Liking the videos, commenting on the videos. There are a million different ways to support a small business that don't include spending any money, so I appreciate any form of support that you give me, whether that is shopping or just honestly being here and watching the videos, so, or if you're following me on Instagram or anything like that. So that's just a quick rundown of a few things that are left, and I am sitting crocheting on a washcloth for a little while and watching somebody's Vlogmas YouTube video, and then I am going to head home here pretty quick. I have about a half hour left. Honestly, the time is dragging by. I can't remember if I was telling you guys that I was working on a puzzle at home. Like, I can't remember if I showed you that or not. It's a puzzle that my mom had gotten me. I can't remember if she got it for my birthday or maybe last Christmas. I don't remember, but I was working on that and I got it finished, and then I was in the mood for puzzles, and I do have some at home that I could redo, and I probably will redo, but I couldn't resist ordering another one. I found this one on Amazon and the UPS guy just dropped it off, and it's got all vintage campers. This kind of looks like our camper, and I just couldn't resist. So I'm gonna have to get the other one put away. I've been just enjoying it on the coffee table and get started on this one. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle, so it will take me a little while, but usually once I get started on one, I get fixated on them and I like can't do anything else. I only want to work on the puzzle. So I'm gonna get started on this. I don't know if I'll get started on it tonight, although I really want to. That wasn't really in the plans. I probably should finish a few of the crochet projects I also have on the coffee table that are now covering the other puzzle. But we'll see. I think this is gonna be really cute. I liked it that it had the campers and it has like a little yellow lab, and I don't know, I just couldn't resist, and I'm glad the UPS guy brought it. So anyways, now I am headed home.